Welcome. Thank you for watching this video presented by CostStoreFixtures. Questions should be emailed to CostStoreFixtures@outlook.com. This application uses the Microsoft Excel spreadsheet program. Microsoft and Excel are trademarks and property of Microsoft Corporation. A Microsoft Corporation license is required to use the Excel program. The instruction example covers foundation principles and demonstrates the process by calculating the cost of a pedestal fixture step by step. Each instruction example consists of a macro button and a cell comment. To read the text of the macro before clicking the button, hover over the cell to the right of the button and the text of the macro is displayed. Complete the instruction example to develop an understanding and proficiency at preparing a cost workup. The instructions example is on the instruction sheet. The instruction sheet is the window currently displayed. The example starts at row 157. To get to the example, click the fourth button labeled B.000 Example Cost Workup Pedestal. The focus of step 2 of the 3 steps is on the principles of this process and how to enter the material prices on 3 cost workup sheets. Example item 2.2.20 Input Base Glass Top Price. Part of the identification of an item of material are the location and/or position the item has on the fixture or component. The glass could be located on any fixture surface other than the top, such as the front, left side, right side, bottom, or back. The sequence the locations are listed is deliberate. In all uses, the sequence is top, front, side left, side right, bottom, and back. The glass is identified as top glass since it covers the top surface of the pedestal and the dimensions were entered for the top location. The prices that will be entered are for the glass top. Glass is listed first in the detail analysis table on all cost workup sheets except Format 7 Electric. For each pane of glass, there are 16 rows of services that can be performed on the glass, and there is one administrative charge called the fuel service charge. All glass fabricators may not have a fuel service charge. The first 11 dimension rows of the detail table are populated with the values of 16 inches width and 16 inches depth by 1 height. The dimensions were not entered on the cost workup sheet. The dimensions were entered on the project dimension sheet where they were assigned range names. Put the cursor in cell N27 and the formula displayed is equals SCTN1 BSE GLS TP WDT, which is section 1 base glass top width. SCTN1 BSE GLS TP WDT range name is from the project dimension sheet. Preface the range name with the equal sign and a formula is created. Move the cursor to cell O27 and the formula displayed is equals SCTN1 BSE GLS TP DPT, which is section 1 base glass top depth. Move the cursor to cell N44 where the width is 0. The formula displayed is equals SCTN1 BSE GLS FRNT WDT, which is section 1 base glass front width. No dimensions are entered for a glass front. The dimensions are 0 for all of the remaining glass positions. In the group of 17 glass top rows, excluding row 43, which is the fuel service charge, 5 of the rows do not have dimensions. They are processes that use item count. They do not use area or length in the cost calculation. The width, depth, and height are not needed. Thus, the values are set to 1. Although there are multiple options to select from for the glass top, the glass price can be entered as one amount in one row regardless of the number of processes performed. For the pedestal top glass, of the 17 rows of glass and processes, 4 will be used. The first row is for the actual physical glass pane. Enter $1.95 per square foot for 3/8 inch glass in cell T27. 2 more processing prices that is, temper and polish, and the fuel service charge will be entered after this item. While on the cost workup sheet, notice the words pedestal example in column I. The data filter is being used in column I to limit the rows displayed. The words pedestal example are in all the rows that have a price. How to use columns C through I will be discussed in step 3. After entering the price, return to the instruction sheet by selecting the tab to the left along the bottom of the window. This example 2.2.20 is completed. Continue the instructions example by clicking item 2.2.21.